The Justice Department is cracking down on so-called sanctuary cities. The DOJ announced this week it will withhold grant money from these cities unless they give federal immigration authorities access to jails. The department wants to know in advance when undocumented immigrants will be released, and at least one city is fighting back on this. The Denver City Council is reportedly considering a proposal to keep federal officials in the dark. Barry Petersen looks at both sides of this confrontation.
This was an arrest by ICE agents at the front door of Denver's courthouse. The illegal immigrant, with a felony conviction in his background, was wrestled into custody. He has since been deported.
You guys hurt him!
But showdowns like these, say Denver officials, are a risk to public safety. Denver's Mayor Michael Hancock asked ICE to stop making arrests at the city courthouse.
We want people to trust the judicial system, and we need them to show up.
Like schools, churches, and hospitals, he wants the courthouse designated as a sensitive location, which would prevent agents from arresting immigrants there. ICE refused his request. Hancock says undocumented immigrants without any criminal history are now avoiding the courthouse. At least 9 cases of domestic violence have been dropped when victims told authorities they were afraid to come to the courthouse for fear of being arrested by ICE.
When witnesses and victims of crime are not showing up to, testify, now we cannot pursue the individuals who have perpetrated the crime. Now, how does that make us more safe?
The city and county of Denver will not cooperate with the criminal alien program.
Philip Miller oversees deportation agents for ICE.
By not turning over criminal aliens in a safe, secure environment, they're actually putting my officers and the community at risk.
He says Denver isn't cooperating with ICE because Denver is not alerting the agency when it has a violator in custody.
You guys from ICE?
Yes, sir.
So ICE agents check public records for court appearance, and his agents must go to the courthouse or else to homes or workplaces at much higher risk to themselves and the community.
They are beaten up, cut up in fights, scuffles.
And you feel like these things are basically avoidable?
They're absolutely avoidable.
Denver has gone a step further, starting a program aimed at protecting undocumented immigrants with lesser violations. Those with minor traffic offenses are now allowed to send in their plea by mail so they can avoid going to the courthouse. That's important, says this man who says he was detained and was at risk of deportation after a minor traffic stop.
It made me feel like my life just came crashing down.
He asked us not to use his name. He says in his community, frightened people now go out only when necessary, like getting to work.
A lot of community members feel like they need to be in hiding. Otherwise, that just creates a target in their back.
You feel hunted?
Yes.
But, says ICE, they are only doing their best to uphold the law.
It's not hunting, it's doing our job.
For CBS This Morning, Barry Petersen in Denver.